power window instead. Great. There we go. Control quit. There we go. So in the meantime, we can all, read the documentation together. How about you, Diego? Are we seeing any questions that haven't been answered yet?
No, actually, Dwayne is helping in some way in the Q&A. He says that the magic mask is in the studio and the color warper is in the free. And also the HDR panel is in the free one.
Oh, fantastic. Yeah,
Thanks,
that makes
Dwayne.
Perfect sense. Thank you so much, Wayne. Dwayne, yeah. So the 2 color tools are in the free version. Let's take a look-see, shall we? Features. Okay, yeah, the features are now visible. Brilliant. So there's the list I was referring to earlier, and then we go to the person controls, and that was the analysis I completed earlier. So I can just do this all over again, no problem. I was navigating it so she is as clear as possible. She's as in focus and not blurred, because I know that will give me a better starting point. And once again, click and drag to make a small stroke. There we go. So now that's identified a person and the first stroke that I've created. So you should be able to extrapolate that. You can make multiple strokes to make a selection in case something's been misidentified or they're missing an arm or leg. You can make another stroke, and that will still be appended to this one person group. The recommendation is that you try to keep it within 5 strokes. If you start to take any further than that, you're really going to probably start introducing artifacting. So be as conservative as possible when making these selections. All right, so let's analyze this forward. Oh, I'm going to turn on my mask to make sure that's visible as well. There we go, and analyze it forward. Beautiful. All right, still a really good result that I'm happy with. And now I can jump to my first tracked frame, and I can analyze it backwards. Oh, look at her go. Okay, so that happened virtually in real time, and I have to say, this is probably got to do with the graphics card that I'm using. So I'm on a 1080 Ti NVIDIA card. The performance of the magic mask will be heavily dependent on your GPU. All right, so now that I've got the track in place, I can go to the right side of the palette and start to refine this mask. So it's a mask finesse tool. It's very similar to the matte finesse controls you would have found in the qualifier palette, but there's a few unique controls here as well. First of all, at the very top, thank you, Diego. We're looking at the very top, just here. You can switch between faster and better quality. And what I've found as I've been working with these is that this is essentially the difference between going further to a garbage mat versus going closer to a traveling mat. So something that's a little bit more refined that almost looks like a rotoscope.